Cassie, and I work for the mill overseeing all of our pet stuff. And today I'm going to talk about a couple fun little games that you can play with your puppies as part of your training. And you can start pretty much as soon as your puppy comes home. So our demo puppy today is Roy. He is a 10-week-old pit bull who actually belongs to our manager of our Bel Air location. And she was kind enough to let us borrow him for today. So the 3 games, and I might actually throw in a 4th because it's just messing with him a little bit. He will benefit from it. Are the name game, it's your choice, the mouse game, and then we're also going to do the airplane game. Now we're going to talk about the mouse game. So this is a great impulse control game. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a couple of pieces of treats in one of our hands, and we're just going to tent it on the ground. And I want him to be able to sniff the treats. I want him to be able to see the treats. He can lick them. He just doesn't get to eat any of them. And what's going to happen is he's going to paw at my hand. He's going to, good boy, bite my hand. He's going to chew at it. But as soon as he walks away, it's important to flip the treat to him. Now, with him, I know. With him not knowing kind of how this game works, I want to make it really obvious when I give him the treat, because it kind of keeps him engaged. After you've played this a couple times, good boy. Hey, you missed it. After you've played this a couple times, he won't wander off. He'll just start, he'll notice that, hey, if I back off a little bit, she'll give me some food. Early on, it's just a little hard until they kind of figure out what it is that helps them get the food. Good. But if you notice, I'm essentially, my goal is to, he stepped on it, sorry bud, right here. My goal is to flick the food to him. I don't want him to help himself to the pile under my hand, because I want him to wait until I give it to him. Because again, I'm working on his impulse control. So he has to be patient, good boy, patient enough for me to give it to him. And again, keep the wins pretty easy, good boy, I know. Keep the wins pretty easy early on because he doesn't know what the game's about quite yet. Good, right there, good job. Right there, very good. And this is really easy if you have like, if you're working on a place, so you have a mat that you're training your puppy to go on, or a raised bed. Just because it keeps Roy. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, good job, baby. And if they get distracted, that's what puppies do, especially if they're getting a little frustrated. So if you can get a good win out, great. And if they start getting distracted like that, just kind of reconvene, play a different game that you know that they enjoy. Roy. So now we're switching to the name game because he was like, that was requiring a little too much of my thinking. I wasn't understanding what's going on. So we go back to a game where he can win on, and then we try again. And that's okay, because that's kind of how puppies work. Good boy. There you go. Yes, good boy. And then we'll end it on that because, again, the goal with this game is we want him to stop chewing on your hands, essentially back off from the treat. So as soon as he shows that he is backed off of the treat, I want to reward him for that, even if he was kind of meandering a little bit. Like, that's okay. The more you practice it, the quicker, the quicker he'll back off, but 2, he'll keep interest, like he'll stay engaged versus kind of going over outside of the camera, going over to different parts of the room, because he just doesn't really know what's expected of him yet. So practicing that at home, and again, this can be practiced with your puppy's kibble for breakfast and dinner. So, grab a handful, play the mouse game, play at your choice, play the name game, do the airplane game, and then feed them. These are super easy games and great for puppies.